This might low-key get me canceled, but Ahsoka should never have been in The Mandalorian. Look, I love Ahsoka. Obviously, I am a huge fan. I've grown up with this character almost my entire life now, which is crazy. Hat Guy from the Escape Pod podcast recently said that he thinks that Ahsoka Season 1 should have been fully animated just like Maul Shadow Lord. I 100% agree. I'm gonna even take it a step further and say that Ahsoka should never have been in live action, period, at all. Her showing up in The Mandalorian is kind of a big deal because it breaks the show's logic, but not in the way you might think. I've heard a lot of people complain about how she looks just from a costuming perspective, but I think it even goes much deeper than that. She's just the wrong character for the story. We all love The Mandalorian because it was a grounded bounty hunter space western type story about a man and his child just making their way through the galaxy, and Ahsoka kind of ruined that whole vibe. I mean, Ahsoka is technically a Force god at this point. She literally has the powers of the sister inside of her. Putting her in a grounded bounty hunter movie is like putting Superman in a detective noir show. Like, this just doesn't make sense. They needed a way to get Grogu's name, and they needed a way to set up how much he needed Jedi training, apparently. But there's someone else who could have done this a lot better and still keep the gritty Mandalorian bounty hunter vibe, and her name is Maz Kanata. I mean, think about it. Maz runs a pirate bar. She is literally pirate royalty. It would not be a far cry for Mando to have heard of her or know someone who knows her. She could have done everything that Ahsoka did narratively, but just done it better because it would have fit more perfectly within Din's world. And honestly, when Luke Skywalker showed up at the end of season 2 to take Grogu to train him in the Force, that should have been the end of the show right there, or at least the end of Grogu in this show. It feels like lazy writing to have this emotional, massive goodbye between Din and Grogu that they'll never see each other again, only to have them meet up a few months later in the Book of Boba Fett of all shows. But that's another video for another time. By making the decision to make Ahsoka's show live action, they had to find somewhere to put her, and they put her in The Mandalorian and Grogu, and that's just the wrong show to set up another show that should have been animated in the first place. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like Ahsoka in The Mandalorian? Do you think Maz would have been better? Do you think that season 2 should have been the end of The Mandalorian? Let me know in the comments. I reply to everything, and if you want to see what I think about the best and worst potential cameos in The Mandalorian and Grogu, click right here. Thanks for watching.